Well, good morning, everybody. Hey, it is Melanie Mitro, and it is my favorite day of the week. It is Business Tip Tuesday, and I am excited to be live here on this page to give you 4 things that I truly believe are causing people to miss the target on their goals in their business. And I feel like these are just some really great principles that I have lived by that have helped me to continue to create momentum and a flywheel effect in my business that have continued to carry me through all of the ups and downs, the busy seasons and the slow seasons that any business can bring you. So we're going to talk a little bit about my friend Grant Cardone. Have you guys watched, or not watched, but have you listened to the 10X Rule? Have you read the book, the 10X Rule? Have you? Drop me some hearts, comments below. If you haven't, I actually suggest that you don't read the book, that you actually download it on Audible and listen to Grant Cardone. He actually does the voice and speaks it, and literally his passion, his excitement, his intensity just makes you want to like run through a brick wall. Like, he is that incredible when he speaks. And so this is my second time listening to the book. And I've really found that, you know what, this book's actually serving a very different purpose for me now than it did even 12 months ago. And so as I was starting out, as I was listening, I began to just sort of take notes, on these 4 things that Grant kind of walks you through about, how you can for sure miss a target and miss a goal in your business because you are literally underestimating what it takes to be successful. And so, yes, Courtney, you've got to get the book. It is amazing, and you have to check it out. So here's the thing, right? So whatever business that you are a part of, there is a target or a goal that you are shooting towards, right? So, when you are mapping out your game plan for the next, 30 days, let's just look at the month of May. I'm sure that you have a goal that you would like to accomplish. What I want to say to you is this: never approach a target and set a minimum. So if you say to yourself, I need 3 to 5 new customers to reach my goal this month, and you sit down and you write down the names of 3 to 5 prospective clients that you are going to reach out to that you think would be interested in your services, do not just reach out to 3 to 5 people. If you need 3 to 5 people, I want you to reach out to 15, 20, 30 people. So this concept of saying, I don't want to underestimate what it's going to take to get there. I don't want to just take it for granted that those 3 to 5 people I invite are going to say yes. Because more often than not, they're going to say no. Because when I first started my business, I made a list of all of the people, what would be my dream team. If I could have exactly who I wanted to sign up in my organization, I made this list. They were people on social media that were into health and fitness. They were people that were posting motivational quotes. They were people in these accountability groups that I was a part of that were like super fit, that were like teaching other people how to create meal plans. And I'm like, they would make great people in my organization. And guess what? I approached all of those people and none of those people signed up. My organization, when I reached my first leadership rank, was made up of people that I didn't even have on my radar, that were not on my initial list. And so when I started to get out of the mindset of saying, I'm only going to invite the bare minimum of what I need, and I started to say to myself, 1 out of every 10 people is going to say yes. When I started approaching it that way, I began to 10X my business. And so, what I would do is I would wake up every single morning and I'd say, okay, if my tracker sheet tells me I should invite 3 to 5 people, I'm going to invite 10 to 15 people. If my tracker sheet says I should add 2 to 3 new contacts to my Instagram or to my Facebook, if I should make 2 to 5 new friends, I'm going to make 10 to 15 new friends. And I set my own standard. I stopped like working to the minimum and I started saying to myself, like, how do I 10X this? If I want to reach my goals faster, then I have to be willing to do what other people are not willing to do. So what I want to challenge you today is to say to yourself, what is the target that I'm shooting for? What is the minimum number of people that I need to reach that goal? And now I want to challenge you to 10X that. I want you to do 10 times more than that. And then when you reach that goal, if it is the 8th of the month and you have reached your goal, please do not take the rest of the month off. I want to encourage you to literally say to yourself, I wonder what I could do if I keep going at this pace. What kind of momentum can I create in my business, in my life, on my social media if I don't hold back? So many of you just settle for average, and you are not an average person. And you are in your mind not expecting average results. You are expecting extraordinary income, extraordinary recognition, extraordinary following on your social media. And you have to be willing to put in an extraordinary effort in order to get that back. It is not just going to come and happen organically by doing the bare minimum. And that's just the reality of anybody that builds a pretty successful organization. They are not working to the minimums. The next thing is, it kind of goes in line with that, is underestimating what it is going to take. So, time-wise, this is so true for me. Every time I set a goal, and if I say to myself, all right, I have to be a certain rank by August 31st, I try to tell myself, okay, then I'm going to reach that goal. If August 31st is the last possible date that I have to be at a specific rank or a specific recognition level, then my goal is to get there by June. My goal is to get there by June 15th. That gives me a month and a half of buffer, because no doubt every time I line things up and I think it's going to play out the way that I want to, it never happens in the time frame that I allot. It always takes me 2 or 3 times longer to reach a goal. So if you are trying to get to a goal by December 31st, then you should be setting it for August, because it is going to take you longer. The people you think are going to be a part of helping you reach that goal are going to wax and wane in their commitment, in their dedication, in their consistency. And the only guarantee is yourself, is what you do and the behaviors that you implement each and every day. So we always underestimate the time it's going to take. The more buffer you can give yourself, the more you can be 2 to 3 steps ahead of the outcome and be thinking ahead to what are the potential obstacles, what are the potential roadblocks. I don't just want 5 leaders to get me to that 5-star level. I want to try to have 6 or 7 potential diamond leaders, so that just in case something happens, I have buffer to fall back on. But if you get in that mindset of having more than enough, you will never have to stress. Okay, the next one is competing versus dominating your business. Guys, here's the reality. I know that no matter what industry, what network marketing company that you are a part of, you are looking at other industry leaders and you are asking yourself, what are they doing to be so much further along than I am? You are comparing yourself. You're analyzing the number of likes they have, the number of comments they have. Why is it that so-and-so is getting so many points on the board every single month, or is advancing so fast? And you're trying to dig through and justify why somebody else is having massive success, instead of putting your freaking head in your own work and doing the work for yourself. You got to learn to put the blinders on. You got to learn to stay in your own lane. And the minute you start comparing yourself and your eyes are looking all over the place is the minute that somebody else is getting ahead of you. You want to dominate your business, put your blinders on, unfollow those people that are not healthy competition, but that are distracting you, and say to yourself, I don't care what they're doing. I'm going to 10x my own business, and I am going to just try to be better than I was yesterday. That kind of mindset is what is going to take you to the next level. And if you just say, I'm not comparing myself to this person, but how can I wake up today, do more than yesterday, be more positive than yesterday, inspire and empower more people than yesterday? How can I help more people get results than I did yesterday? That mindset alone, game changer. Okay, the last thing is underestimating the adversity that it is going to take to reach your goal. Look, you have no idea the amount of adversity that successful entrepreneurs face on a daily basis. You may just see the highlight reel. You may just see the accolades when they're recognized for their accomplishments. But I am going to tell you that every successful entrepreneur, myself included, has had more adversity than we had ever thought possible. Look, in my first month as a coach, I had less than 100 friends on my social media. I didn't have an Instagram account. I didn't have a blog. I wasn't at my goal weight yet. I'm part of a health and fitness company, and I was only 11 pounds into the 30-pound weight loss that I wanted to achieve. I had adversity. My husband didn't believe in me. He thought this was stupid. He made it hard for me to work. He wouldn't watch the kids. He wouldn't put them to bed for me. He wouldn't help me cook. He wouldn't help me do the dishes. He was like, no, this is stupid. This business is dumb. I don't believe in this. Like, he made it hard for me. My family made it hard for me, right? The people around me were like, what the heck are you doing? I don't know who you are. Like, all of a sudden you're into health and fitness and you weren't before. And you're kind of annoying on social media and you're posting too much. And people would tell me they were going to unfollow me or unfriend me. And so I had adversity. I had adversity in my corner. And I had to push through it. I had to say, like, I see the vision. I see how the company I represent creates incredible products with incredible systems and incredible support. And I am going to prove to other people that no matter what, I am not crazy, that this business does work, and that I am going to outlast the competition. And you're either going to eventually join me, be inspired by me, or you're not going to be my tribe and you're going to unfollow and unfriend me. And that is going to sting and it's going to suck, but I am going to be okay with it because eventually I am going to attract the right tribe. So yes, you are going to have adversity. The minute you start your business, not everybody is going to be cheering for you. There are going to be people that are going to try to compete with you. There are going to be people that sign up that you think are going to be rock stars, and they're going to quit and they're going to block you and they're going to unfriend you. And maybe your husband's going to get a new job and you're going to have to move across the country, or you're going to have a baby. You know, life is going to happen. There's going to be illnesses and sicknesses and things that are going to come your way, whether they're related to your business or your personal life. And you can draw a line in the sand and you can say, I'm going to let that be the stop of my success. Or you're going to say, I am going to get laser focused. And I am going to say, during this season of trouble or struggle, what do I need to do to stay afloat and to keep moving forward? What is going to give me the biggest return on my investment so that I can be successful, right? And so, yes, you have to realize that there is going to be adversity and nobody ever climbs to the top effortlessly. It just does not happen. So as you are thinking about your business and where you're at right now, you are not alone. Things are not happening to you. Nobody's trying to destroy your success or make you feel unworthy. All of the things that are happening to you right now are happening for a reason. They are part of your story and they are part of the person that you are becoming. So we never want to approach a goal and just set minimums. We need to 10x it. Number two, we can't set them too low. Or I guess number two is underestimating what it will take to reach the goal. Remember, give yourself buffer, a couple of months. Push hard now, hustle now, get disciplined, stay consistent, do the hard work, 10x it when nobody is watching, because that's how you're going to reach that goal. The third thing, put your blinders on, stay in your lane, stop looking around at what everybody else is doing and start dominating your business now. And the last thing is, don't underestimate the adversity. Welcome it. Know that it's a part of your story. Embrace it. Work through it. Do not let it be the thing that stops you. If you start to approach your business with that mindset, right, and you stay in your lane, I promise you, you will achieve all of the goals that you've set for yourself. I can't promise it'll be in the time frame because remember, things don't always happen as fast as we want, but we're going to give it all we've got and we're going to go after it as if there is no other option. All right, that is my Business Tip Tuesday for you guys today. I appreciate, as always, you tuning in when I am live and then sharing the videos afterwards, or maybe you're watching the replay, and I just want you to know I'm incredibly grateful for the platform that I have been given, for the adversity I have been through, because it is really making my story a vehicle to inspire others to go after everything that they want in life. So thanks so much for tuning in today. Just checking out the comments here on the side, and I'll read them. If you're watching the replay, you can feel free to leave a comment and I will absolutely answer it. Rachel, brought in your numbers. Absolutely. Best practices to grow in social media outside of your warm market. Tammy is continuing to find new people. So continuing to ask for referrals from current customers, continuing continuing to go out there and use, whether it's on Instagram and you're using hashtags, whether it is to search locations, making sure you're connected to people in your community and that you've gone to high school and college with and friends, like really saying to yourself, who are the people I would want to spend my time with, and actively finding those people. Hashtags and Instagram is great because people can find you and you can find them as well. But it is literally saying, I'm going to think of every option and every opportunity to connect with people and be a professional friend maker. All right. And then don't worry about the people that ghosted you. Who cares about the people that told you no? Who cares about them, right? If they told you no, you're still going to be there for them. If they come back around 3 months from now, absolutely, you're going to welcome them with open arms. But the minute you get stuck on the person that didn't respond to your message, and you don't know, maybe they're having a bad day or a bad month, or they're just not ready to commit yet. You just say, no, not right now, doesn't mean no, not ever. But I'll always be here when you are ready to make that commitment. But in the meantime, I'm going to go move on because I'm going to give my services to somebody that needs it today. All right. Okay. I'm so glad that this is helping. You guys rock. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.